night. It may be in the sunshine that I in peace abide. But this one thing I know, if it be dark or fair, if Jesus is with me, I'll go anywhere. If Jesus goes with me, I'll go anywhere. 'Tis heaven to me, wherever I may be, if he is there. I count it a privilege here, his cross to bear. If Jesus goes with me, I'll go anywhere. It may be I must carry the blessed word of life across the burning desert to those in sinful strife. And though it be my lot to bear my colors there, if Jesus goes with me, I'll go anywhere. If Jesus goes with me, I'll go anywhere. 'Tis heaven to me, wherever I may be, if he is there. I count it a privilege here, his cross to bear. If Jesus goes with me, I'll go anywhere. It is not mine to question the judgments of my Lord. It is but mine to follow the leadings of his word. But if you go or stay, or whether here or there, I'll be with my Savior, content anywhere. If Jesus goes with me, I'll go anywhere. 'Tis heaven to me, wherever I may be, if he is there. I count it a privilege here, his cross to bear. If Jesus goes with me, I'll go anywhere. 201. 201. Each step I take, my Savior goes before me, and with his loving hand he leads the way. And with each breath I whisper, I adore thee. Oh, what joy to walk with him each day. Each step I take, I know that he will guide me to higher ground. He ever leads me on, until someday the last step will be taken. Each step I take just leads me closer home. At times I feel my faith begin to waver, when up ahead I see a chasm wide. It's then I turn and look up to my Savior. I am strong when he is by my side. Each step I take, I know that he will guide me to higher ground. He ever leads me on, until someday the last step will be taken. Each step I take just just leads me closer home. I trust in God, no matter come what may, for life's eternal is in His hand. He holds the key that opens up the way that will lead me to the promised land. Each step I take, I know that He will guide me to higher ground. He ever leads me on until someday the last step will be taken. Each step I take just leads me closer home.
Thank you, Jimmy. Well, it is great to have everyone here tonight. We are in for a real treat again. This is our fourth Wednesday night summer speakers. And it's Kelly Tomasi, which is not a stranger to any of us, including Carla and I, because you had an opportunity to bring your college group to Stillwater for a number of years, and that's where we became acquainted. Let me tell you a little bit about Kelly, maybe if you have forgotten, or maybe you haven't heard all of his bio, but he is a graduate of Oklahoma Christian. He was also the youth minister at the Edmond Church of Christ for 5 years, and all of us have a lot of admiration for that church, and we know many of the ministers that they've had in the past and in the present. His wife, Kelsey, they have been married for 13 years now. He met her in Tulsa. Then they served as missionaries in Brazil for 5 years. They have 2 daughters that were born abroad, Sadie, and they have Remy. And he has been the college minister, the director of the Bible chair there at Southwestern for the last 4.5 years. I know that he has done an excellent job with the Bulldogs for Christ just because of the times that we've been together there at Stillwater. And I'm just really excited about the topic that we've asked him to talk about tonight. And it is entitled, Be There for Community. So without any further ado, I'll turn it over to Kelly.
All right, let's see if this thing's working. How about now? Not quite? There it goes. Well, thank you guys so much for having me. Yep. Jimmy, thanks so much. I'm so glad that it is going well with him. I think when it was in February or end of January that I was here last with our college group, and I had asked Lyle, how's the search going? And he kind of said, we think we found someone, but we can't announce it yet. And you know how that all goes and how it's all gone. So all that to say, I'm glad that you're here and just glad to be here again. Really excited to see Remy. I get to minister to her here in just a few weeks. Are you ready to get over there? Okay, maybe not, but we won't scare her too much. I'll see her at camp before that. So there you go. But excited for that connection and just the continual connection that we'll have with this church. So thank you guys so much again for having us. I hope the PowerPoint's working, but we are going to talk about community, and it's such an important topic for me because community has been a big part of my life all to this time. I grew up in Littleton, Colorado. I went to Oklahoma Christian on a whim. I had never stepped foot on campus. I'd never been to Oklahoma Christian. I drove through the panhandle of Oklahoma one time on the way to Fort Worth, where I have some family. No offense to the panhandle of Oklahoma, but it wasn't like, hey, you really should come to this state, okay? I drove by this mountain over there, and they're like, this is the tallest mountain in Oklahoma. And I'm like, I'm from Denver. What is this right now? But anyways, so all that to say, I came after taking a year off because of a couple really good friends of mine that I was going through some stuff, and they said, you should just come to OC. And they are a big reason why I'm here still. The OC community is a big part of why I'm still here. Of course, my family and my wife's family, and then the churches that I've worked with, the people I worked with in Brazil, and now I get to work with an awesome community, Bulldogs for Christ, that I'm just thrilled to be able to talk about, thrilled to